desktop, laptop, or mobile device. Newell Norman is next. Thank you, Tim and Jordan and Diane and Kevin, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow morning bright and early at 6.
The news, talk, sports leader. WWL New Orleans, WWL FM 8110 in New Orleans. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
WWL First News. Good day, it's 10 o'clock. I'm Ian Ozan on your official weather station, WWL. Right now, sunny and windy in downtown New Orleans. Winds blowing out of the south-southeast at 20, gusting near 30. 68 degrees right now in downtown.
A nice Tuesday, at least no heavy rain in the forecast. There's a 20% chance of a shower this afternoon and evening. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s and staying warm into tomorrow.
Your local weather expert, WWL-TV meteorologist Peyton Malone, has a full look at the forecast in a moment. We start with the mass shooting at Michigan State University. 8 students were wounded, 3 of them died. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer says it's part of a, quote, uniquely American problem. She also noted that the shooting happened on the eve of the 5th anniversary of the Parkland school shooting in Florida. Here's more from CBS's Tom Foti.
CBS News brief. It was a terror-filled Monday night in East Lansing, Michigan. A mass shooting there left 3 students dead, 5 hurt, some of them critically. But now
the search is over for what police say is a lone suspected shooter who went on a deadly rampage through Michigan State University last night. Officials say the suspect shot and killed himself as he was confronted by police off campus in nearby Lansing.
CBS's Jared Hill. In New York City, 1 person has died after a van driving a U-Haul hit several pedestrians in Brooklyn.
62-year-old Wayne Sore's son telling the Associated Press that he is mentally ill. This is the latest in a string of violent acts, including stabbing his own brother.
Reporter Samantha Liebman of 1010 Wins. In southern Turkey, correspondent Imtiaz Tayeb watching the aftermath of a catastrophe.
You see women and children sitting under the trees with not much else but the clothes on their backs. There's a few tents set up, but not much else. The situation is pretty desperate here.
A week after earthquakes blamed for about 37,000 deaths. CBS News brief, I'm Tom Foti.
Closer to home, a teen is dead after a shooting in St. Roch. It happened around 9 o'clock last night on St. Roch Avenue near Abundance Street. Police say someone took the victim to the hospital where he later died. Criminal cases have been put on hold at Tulane and Broad after judges realized some people were being improperly excluded from participating as jurors. And there are some concerns that those exclusions could put some convictions in jeopardy. WWL's Chris Miller reports.
Louisiana used to bar convicted felons from serving as jurors, but a change to the law in 2021 does allow some people with felony convictions to perform jury duty. But Orleans Criminal Court and a few other Louisiana districts forgot to update their jury questionnaires. New Orleans Metro Crime Commission President Raphael Goyeneche told WWL's Newell Norman this will likely lead to a lot of requests for new trials.
I'm sure there will be legal challenges by defense attorneys raising that issue.
But attorney and legal analyst Tim Mesh says he thinks it is unlikely to overturn any convictions.
Probably the court's going to say it was harmless error.
But he doesn't think that will stop appellants from trying.
After reimbursing the city for nearly $28,000 in travel upgrades, Mayor LaToya Cantrell is now paying for those upgrades up front. WWL-TV's Leslie Spoon has the details.
New public records show Cantrell paid $206 of the $780 total airfare to fly first class to the U.S. Conference of Mayors winter meetings in Washington, D.C. last month. She also flew first class to D.C. for the Washington Mardi Gras at the end of January and to Los Angeles earlier this month for the African American Mayors Association Economic Development Summit. We're currently waiting for the city to provide documents reflecting those payments under a public records request.
On Wall Street, the stock market roller coaster continues. The Dow was down, then it was up. It's down again, to the tune of 195 points in this hour. The Nasdaq is down 25. The S&P 500 down 15. Price of oil down $1.41 to $78.73 a barrel. The Kansas City Chiefs are the world champions of professional football. Their star quarterback answers an important question. How exactly do you party like a Super Bowl star?
When the big game was over, Patrick Mahomes got the party started. He tells NBC's Jimmy Kimmel.
The Chainsmokers came through, DJ Khaled came through. You can't beat that, man. That's every genre of music you need right there. And then we had a little after party after that as well.
Jimmy asked the MVP.
Who was the most valuable partier at the party last night? I mean, the easiest. Travis Kelce.
Mahomes, his wife, and their 2 children made a stop at Disneyland the next day. Tomorrow, hundreds of thousands of fans are expected to line the streets of Kansas City for the victory parade. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Here's Steve Geller with WWL Sports.
This WWL Sports Update is brought to you by People's Health. It's been tough times on the hardwood for the LSU men's basketball team, who have lost 12 straight. What's head coach Matt